Remember the Nissan Leaf, almost 500,000 Leafs. Leaf? What is the plural of Leaf? Is it leaves? Nissan Leafs? Nissan Leafs? The plural version of the Leaf, the pure electric little car. The very talented Alex Tillman is doing a light painting shot of the 400Z prototype. So all the lights are off right now, but we're gonna be checking out the all-new Nissan Ariya, the Nissan Frontier, and the Nissan Pathfinder. This is a glimpse into the future of Nissan vehicles. We've got all the lights off because he's doing light painting. You can take a look at the silhouette, the DRLs, and the light up logo on the Ariya. That badge is really bright. Can I get closer to show it? There we go. That's the updated Nissan logo. Courtesy lights of Alex Tillman. The Ariya is the pure electric crossover. We'll be taking a look at that. Here we have the all new refreshed 2022 Nissan Frontier, the pickup truck. And in that corner is the Pathfinder, the SUV. We're in a awesome studio, but the floors and walls and everything are white, so I've got these amazing footwear choices here to keep the floors clean. The Frontier, this is cool because I drove the not updated Frontier recently and it was in need of a refresh. Everything's dark right now, so come around front, you can check out the DRLs / headlights that are on. Just the DRLs right now. It's a good looking little sports car. We are going to take a quick glimpse into the future of Nissan with the Nissan NEXT transformation. 10 new models in 20 months, 10 new vehicles, and some of them are right here for the US market. This first one here is the Nissan Ariya, the pure electric EV crossover. Right there we have the updated, completely refreshed Nissan Frontier pickup truck. And over there, the Nissan Pathfinder. And over there, the Nissan 400Z. We did an entire individual 400Z walk-around video, so check that one out, interior and exterior. This video here is focused on these three: the Ariya, the Frontier, and the Pathfinder. We'll start here with the brand new Nissan Frontier. So the engine is a new 3.8 liter direct injected V6, making a best-in-class 310 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. Now this engine was in the last year of the previous generation Frontier, but the transmission is new, a 9-speed automatic transmission that now has a 99% wider gear spread compared to the outgoing 5-speed, because 9 is a lot better than 5 speeds for a transmission. We also have 4-wheel drive available. This one we're looking at is a Pro-4X. Let's talk about this exterior styling. It is sharp. These interlocking front headlights with the DRLs. When we just had the lights off, the DRLs were really bright, distinctive. It looks aggressive, squared off. I'm a big fan of this updated front end, and the Frontier absolutely needed it. The updated Nissan logo too, with the red / orange. It's like a reddish orange accents there. The new badge is very modern looking too. You see a lot of vertical squared off shapes there, echoing the DRLs here, the grille, everything up front. So the Pro-4X is the most, not the most, but the more off-road focused version of the Nissan Frontier. And the overall dimensions too of this vehicle are more compact pickup size, right? The Titan is the full-size one. You're thinking things like my Ram 1500. They are enormous, but in a lot of situations is not practical. This has a plenty decent sized bed back here, cabin space, and the overall dimensions are not that unbelievably gigantic. So that's what the Frontier represents. Now, Pro-4X, 4-wheel drive, more off-road oriented goodies, suspension and tires and things like that. Check out this interior. On the inside, just like the front badge, you'll see more of the red-orange accents here on the door stitching. This looks really cool. Red-orange stitching on the seats, the Pro-4X logo embossed on the seat back, and you'll see a lot of new technology, a lot of new screens. Updates desperately needed because the outgoing Frontier was a little bit on the older side. So, huge touchscreen infotainment here, 7-inch digital display in between your tachometer and your speedometer. The steering wheel has more of that orange accent, same with the badging on the steering wheel too. Best in class 9-inch touchscreen in here, infotainment. Standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is a relief. I remember getting in the previous gen Frontier, plugging in my phone and expecting Apple CarPlay to pull up, then realizing, wait, no, this vehicle does not have it. We have a wireless charging pad here too. That is definitely always handy. And like I said, 2-wheel drive mode, 4 high, 4 low. Full-time 4-wheel drive system here. 7-inch digital display screen in the middle, and a lot more interesting technology behind the scenes. Other things on the interior, some more interior technology. Standard Nissan 360 view camera with object detection, off-road type of things. We have other driver assistant features, Safety Shield 360. All of this stuff is coming to the Frontier. So the whole suite is really making this entirely updated pickup truck, which is definitely welcome. It pulls it into the latest generation of what Nissan has to offer. A couple other things to highlight for this Frontier, specifically the Pro-4X trim. We have skid plates, we have Bilstein dampers, and we have an electronic locking differential. And also for all Frontiers, four-wheel disc brakes are standard. It's a good looking truck overall too. Let's move over to the Pathfinder now. So here's the updated Nissan Pathfinder. You'll see we still have that V-Motion front grille, updated LED front headlights. We've got the DRL, looks like a blade right above there. Pretty rugged look to it too, but also premium. Around back, you can see this really sharp, almost 90-degree chiseled line there leading into the taillights. The gigantic Pathfinder lettering out back. It's actually huge. You really can see exactly what model is driving right in front of you. Again, the updated Nissan badging, which I think looks really nice. This here is a Platinum four-wheel drive, so a well-optioned one. As soon as you see the inside, you'll understand. It's got some nice luxury touches in it. But here's the Pathfinder, still very functional. Updated wheels too, have Pathfinder on the body here. Let's check out the inside. The updated Pathfinder gets a 3.5-liter direct-injected V6, making 284 horsepower and 259 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. All the four-wheel drive models also have this terrain selector, 7 different modes. You see this rotary dial here that allows you to change various settings, snow or sand or off-road types of things. They're towing too. On the inside, we have a digital cluster here, infotainment screen, touch screen. Nice. And then coming down, we have some physical controls for our climate. Heated, looks like a heated steering wheel here, rear control too, heated and cooled front seats, transmission selector, some storage. This looks like a wireless charging pad, so that's always convenient. That drive mode selector also for your four-wheel drive and all the sort of different terrain scenarios. Auto hold, that's always convenient. When you come to a stop, you can take your foot off the brake. Auto stop start. And as the top tier of more luxury oriented trim, this is a cool seat pattern. The stitching makes this kind of crisscross pattern there. Panoramic sunroof for sure. And something interesting I noticed on the passenger side, we have this little storage cubby. It's got a Pathfinder on it too, but it's large enough that you can actually put your phone in there. I thought it was originally just like a little styling cue on this console area on the dashboard here, but you have to put your whole phone kind of storage. We have captain's chairs. This vehicle can be configured to seat up to 8, but captain's chairs here with a center console that I believe is supposed to be removable without any tools. 3 seats back there. All right, let's hop into the second row first. All right, legroom isn't great. Let's see if I can push this all the way back. Second row seat slide, and now I have brilliant legroom. That is great. So headroom is pretty good. I feel like I'm sitting a tier up higher than the front row people. I'm not going to try to remove that because I don't want to break anything, and this is a brand new prototype vehicle here. Third row. To be fair, I probably should go back there and test out the third row space. One button, we push that, and it's out of the way, and I can climb into the third row. That is definitely convenient. All right, I fit. I am in the third row, but if I pulled the second row seat back, I fear I may lose all my legroom. Yeah, I have it. Okay. There we go. I don't have enough legroom. If you're 6'3", you're not gonna be comfortable in the back seat here. So there's a quick glimpse at both the Frontier and the new Pathfinder, but the most exciting part of Nissan's future is some of their pure electric technology. Now, they've already done a lot of EVs. Remember the Nissan Leaf? Almost 500,000 Leafs. Leaf? What is the plural of Leaf? Is it Leaves? Nissan Leafs? Nissan Leafs? The plural version of the Leaf, the pure electric little car. They've sold almost 500,000, so they're no strangers to the pure EV space. So we get to this, the Ariya, but it's the first time they're applying it to a crossover. Now, Nissan is approximately almost 300 miles of pure EV range for the front-wheel drive version, the two-wheel drive. The Ariya here in this really, really nice copper exterior color. It's a two-tone finish, black up top, copper below. And this front grille here has a really cool texture to it too. And it hides a lot of the sensors and cameras, all the driver assistance stuff. Sometimes you look at the grille in like a Mercedes S-Class, you see these hideous giant black plastic coverings, or the new Audis. They look really bad. This is all seamless. It's really futuristic looking with the new Nissan logo, but also clean. I'm a big fan of this copper color. Looks like a big charging port right there. Aerodynamic wheels for better efficiency. Around back, have a big light bar here. The Ariya, cool script for the lettering. Obviously no exhaust tips. Blacked out lower area there too. Now let's hop inside. Oh, before we do that, E-Force, what does that mean? E for electricity, 4 for four-wheel drive, so this is the all-wheel drive version. This is supposed to be pronounced force, not E-for or E-Force. That's what they're calling it. Let's hop inside the new Ariya. Look at this like mesh pattern on the door that lights up. You'll see another piece right there, and then even down here in the middle. So this is all wide open. The center console does not join. It's like an island. It doesn't come from here to center dash. So you have this very kind of horizontal feeling interior. This is all wood with, whoa, it's like haptic touch buttons that are behind. Whoa, this is really cool. It gives a little bit of vibration. I just turned the HVAC on, but it's all behind the wood. You feel a little bit of texture. That is one of the coolest climate control buttons I've ever seen before. We have a power button. You're not starting and stopping any engine. It's just like an electronic power button, like you would turn on like a PS5 or something. Infotainment screens are horizontally. They're not joined directly, but it stretches across your entire dash. This new steering wheel, it's a 2-spoke, so you have a big opening above and below. Also, this center console here moves. It's on a electric motor, so you can see move it closer or further away. Your move direction selector, park, reverse, neutral, drive. Different drive modes. Again, this is so cool. It's like all in line with the wood here, but it lights up, and if I press it, it's got feedback too. This is really, really cool. Open up here, some storage. The key different? Has Nissan gone to a new key? Yeah, this is a different looking key. Because it is a EV and there's no engine up front, the climate control stuff was able to move under the hood, freeing up the center transmission tunnel area. Also with the battery pack, flat load floor. Again, better for packaging, more interior space, meaning this is more practical, more spacious, more comfortable ultimately. In terms of the, I want to say powertrain propulsion system, the EV setup, 2 different battery packs are available, a 63 watt and an 87, not watt, 63 kilowatt hour and an 87 kilowatt hour. Front wheel drive or all wheel drive are both available. And the craziest thing, the all-wheel drive system in this vehicle, the E-Force all-wheel drive for the Ariya, is the spiritual successor to the GTR Atessa, the crazy fancy all-wheel drive system found in Nissan's top-tier supercar/sports car, which allowed it to set insane lap times. It's crazy fast, but independent power control to different wheels, you can do that when you have electric motors. Control is a lot easier than trying to force power through transmissions and differentials and things like that. Another benefit of being able to build from the ground up with an electric architecture is nearly perfect 50-50 weight distribution for this crossover. That's better than some sports cars out there. This E-pedal button debuted on the Nissan Leaf and essentially allows you to drive with just one pedal, accelerator. The regen braking is really aggressive. And if you have E-Force equipped in your Ariya, they'll also regen both front and rear motors. The Ariya is supposed to go on sale in Japan middle of this year, 2021, with the US market getting it later this year. I'm really excited to see this because the suggested starting price is around $40,000 for the American market. So let's call it around 300 miles, pure EV, 50-50 weight handling, GTR-inspired all-wheel drive system, and an interior that really toes the line between being innovative, minimalistic, all the really cool things you want to see in interior. I actually really like the inside of this Ariya, and the exterior in this copper color is striking. It definitely has that Nissan look to it, the V-Motion type of grille, and it lives in the family here, but overall you can tell that it's the EV in the family. With that, we'll conclude our glimpse at 4 of the newest Nissan models, the Ariya, the Frontier, the Pathfinder, and right there, the little 400Z prototype. Really soon, we'll be able to get to drive some of these on the roads. They'll be hitting dealerships at some point. I am very excited to see that. Nissan's really retransforming their entire lineup and updating a lot of vehicles that haven't gotten that attention in a while. And these new vehicles offer some great standard technology, Safety Shield 360, and class exclusive power and other things like that. We'll see where this takes the entire company. I'm looking forward to driving these. Make sure you check out the 400Z walk-around video, interior tour too. Thanks for watching.